Hello there and welcome back to International Fathers. I'm your host and your creator, Nelson L. Moody Sr. We're still going over child custody in the judicial system. We have went over the terminology and the plain language of that terminology, initiating the paperwork, the date, cross-examination, and the first appeal. We're now going to talk about the second appeal as to how your paperwork can look, and more terminology as far as child custody and family law is concerned. And with that in mind, here we go. We start off by saying, again, writing on the front of your paperwork, which is going to be your cover. In the Court of Appeals of Maryland, February term 2008, petition docket number 777. Mike L. Cucumber Sr. is the petitioner versus Denise S. Asparagus is the respondent. Petition for writ of certiorari, Mike L. Cucumber Sr., 123 Neptune Circle. This is how the paperwork can look. And once again, all the names are fabricated, made up. Now, these people I'm using throughout this whole session. He is a proper person. Components that are involved in this part of your case are as follows. Petition for writ of certiorari, meaning the petitioner, Mike L. Cucumber Sr., proper person with the Maryland rules that support such, files this petition of writ of certiorari. Reference to the case in the circuit court. This case was filed in the circuit court for Maryland in caption, meaning titled Mike L. Cucumber Sr. versus Denise S. Asparagus, and the case number is 000D-001 on November the 14th, 2006 by Master John R. Pineapple. This is similar to the previous appeal. However, you add more information, and on each level some of the language and terminology does change. So you have to be sharp and mindful about that issue. Decision of the Court of Appeals. This case was decided by the Court of Special Appeals of Maryland on such date by the judge. You give the judge's name who looked at this case and made his or her decision on it. Exhibits will follow. The statement of concerning adjudication of all claims. The judgment of the Circuit Court of Maryland failed to judge the case properly according to state law and failed to investigate testimonies with supporting documents. These are all your concerns in this part here. Whatever you feel was done wrong, this is where you express that. And in this particular part, Mike Cucumber is saying that the judges failed to judge his cases using state law. You have laws and you have codes that you should and must and abide by. being a judge. I believe that's what they teach them in law school. I don't know. I've never been to law school before. However, I know the law just as well as them. Failed to investigate testimonies with supporting documents. Was it the truth? Is it the truth? Where are the supporting documents? If you say somebody did something, where is the proof? Pictures are worth 1,000 words. The date of judgment and mandate. The date of judgment sought to reviewed is date of which petitioner filed a timely appeal to the Court of Appeals of Maryland. And in this case, Mike Cucumber Sr. filed timely appeals. Again, every I dotted and every T was crossed. The date of the mandate of the Court of Special Appeals is, and you put the date of the mandate. Question decided below and presented for resolution on a review. This is the question right here. Very, very important. Be very particular. Whether the trial court erred or didn't exercise its discretion wisely when it came down to legal rights to decide the question of custody. In plain language, did the judge use common sense when making his or her decision? In this case, Master Pineapple. Did he exercise the law before making his decision on the 3 Cucumber children? Pertinent statutory provisions and rules. Again, we have rules, laws, and guidelines that a judge should and must follow when making a decision of custody. Lots of other factors come into the equation. This section will have the legal laws, the rules, policies, and the guidelines needed to incorporate it into your court case. Again, this is simple stuff. A 10 or 12-year-old can understand this. The statement of the facts. State when, why, where, and who initiated the petition. When, why, where, and who. Mr. Cucumber is who. Dot Merlin is where. Why? Petition custody for his children. When? November 2006. You can add who heard the case and the name of the witnesses who testified on your behalf. Mr. Cucumber had 2 expert witnesses to start off with who testified on his behalf in reference to custody of the 3 Cucumber children. List what actions were taken involving documents getting stamped to filing other documents relating to your case. Everything gets stamped. A paper trail, and keep it going. And this is how that paperwork could look. This is how your paperwork could look on the second appeal. All these examples are in this book, A Father's Self-Representation, Hosea 4 and 6, Eliminating the Middleman, the Attorney. Argument in support of the petition. Review by this court of the decision of the Court of Appeals of Maryland is desirable and in the public interest for the following reasons. Meaning that your case is of public interest for them to send it back down to the lower courts to get it heard again, to get a more favorable decision of your petition. A. To show the court the factual content of the case. List and explain each fact of your case. B. Be able to show the court similar cases like your case and the impact it has on society. Now let's play with that for just a second. Have cases similar, just like, equal to your case as it affects society. You get a bunch of cases together circling around your case. That should have that judge think, okay, all these cases are the same. This has happened before. The similarities, same incidences, some of the same people who perjured themselves, some of the same expert witnesses who supported the petitioner. Similar cases. And the prayer for relief. For the foregoing reasons, the petitioner respectfully requests that this court issue a writ of certiorari to the Court of Special Appeals in Maryland. Again, we want this case heard again. We want you to look at all the facts again. Don't turn your head. Don't be blinded by the truth. Don't turn your ear. Look at the facts. Look at the proof, the evidence, the pertinent information, the credible witnesses. Justice is all that's wanted right here. Justice is all that's needed. Justice. Justice is not justice unless we do something about the injustice. Y'all didn't hear me on that one. Justice is not justice unless we do something about the injustice. And last but not least, you will want to have all of this certified mail. You will want to have it certified mail. Me, I took the extra step. In my case, I drove from Baltimore, Maryland to Annapolis, Maryland. I didn't want this to get mixed up or lost in the mail or delayed. Have somebody sign for it. Have somebody sign for it. That way it shows that you sent it. Because once again, as I said long time ago, you have some slick, sneaky, cunning, manipulative attorneys out there. Deceitful. Distorted. Hide the truth. Eventually, the truth will come out. You cannot sugarcoat, you cannot hide, and you cannot compromise the truth. The truth eventually shall come out. Yes, it will. And when you feel as though you still haven't gotten your just due, you can write a letter to them. Again, you're seeking a reversal in your favor. You can read more and see more in this book, A Father's Self-Representation, Hosea 4 and 6, Eliminating the Middleman, the Attorney. You can order this book at Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, Borders, eBay, or wherever you can order a book. It is available in 191 countries around the world. Nelson L. Moody Sr., your host and your creator. I'm also on Facebook, Black Planet, MySpace, and Mingle City. I'm a member of Cambridge Who's Who. To find out more information about me and my work, log into my website, www.nelsonlmoodysr, that's sr.info, info. Do not be blinded by your legal rights as a father. You have rights. Exercise them. A father's self-representation. Very powerful book. Eliminating the Middleman, the Attorney. That's me. And if you look to the left on the step, my court case. Once again, fathers, call those children. Children, 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 call those fathers. Fathers! Yeah! Hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them, children. Children, 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 children. Hug those fathers. Until next time.